Hey, per usual, real quick, I'd just like to speak to y'all for just a second while I'm having like a brief like moment of clarity, I suppose you could say. Not moment of clarity, but the past few nights, and whatever, because I've been traveling and posting videos and whatnot, and I missed like a couple weeks without the phone, so I kind of like missed a beat. Like I still haven't even caught up like with like the things that are important to me and the things like the people I pay attention to and stuff like that. Like it's just been go 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 go, like everything go go go, and that's cool, but like I have not had like a good night's sleep, right? And probably like over a month where I didn't have to wake up for some reason and hurry up and go somewhere, right? And like to find out like I thought I had but when by the time I left for this trip or whatever, I thought I had about like over 15 extra hours, for like being late or for whatever I'm, what I'm saying, for getting a job. Like now I'm like actually like those 12 hours extra I had turned into me being at least like 5-6 hours late. But that's kind of what I wanted to touch on real quick. Like if you don't ever have a chance to like set yourself and like wake up on your own undisturbed, and like get your shit together like mentally, or like because if you can't do it at night, because I can't, because like a lot of you, like my brain don't stop, and it like oftentimes takes something to put me to sleep. Like I'm not saying that like whatever. Anyways, but it's not easy to fall asleep a lot of times for a lot of us. And my point is, I've been super distressed like the past 2 days, right? And like because of this traveling situation, like look at the cat, look how beat he is. But I've been putting videos up for like 4 or 5 years, probably 3 years, whatever it is, but like noticing this shit for at least 5 or 6, 7 years, right? And like last night, it really did hit me just to what extent this is. Like, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy the fact that they make big news out of stories, right? That like a town has the Haitian people coming and eating cats. I think I mentioned that last night, but like that's a big thing. Now all your YouTube people are like flocking to Springfield to go get that money or whatever, and get their views because people are talking about it, right? And it kind of bothers me that nobody talks about what we talk about. Like nobody notices what we notice. Like that's why I only like watch the channels like that. I'm like don't have a lot of fucking people that watch them, because like that's what the good information is. Like and everyone like who has something different going on. But I said last night, I sat at a gas station, right? I think I like put a video up of it, but like I sat at that gas station for say like sorry if that music was loud. I sat at a gas station for like a good 10 minutes before I got out of the car, just like like trying to wonder how a 24-hour Google trip is taking me like 48. Like anyways, like shit like that, going just trying to like think, because I never set my mind before I left for the trip. I never like calibrated myself, and it's a mistake that like I know personally, if I don't give myself that extra time to get my shit together, like ready, like mentally, and like all my stuff that I take with me everywhere, just so I know I have my things, like if I rush that, it's always a bad like scenario, right? So like that's like part of the reason probably why this turned into such a long trip. I've been driving for over 2 days, but and usually I wouldn't care, but I have to be somewhere. But last night at that gas station, I think I don't know if I uploaded it, but I legit I saw like a Sasquatch in the trees. I saw so many of the same drones that I've been uploading from like my last house that I've been at for like 6 months in Minnesota, like the same drones that I originally like noticed in Chicago that followed me in Minnesota, followed me to Ohio, followed me in North Dakota, followed me back to Minnesota. Like they're everywhere, right? But like now that I've legitimately like traveled 1,500 miles from the Midwest to the Pacific Northwest, and to have the same drones above me and formations and like just the same like stalking pattern, it's like the amount of resources, secrecy, money, censoring of like the information about this particular subject, super censoring it, because like you never hear about it. Like you'll hear about TI people talk about like how they got hit with dues and like stuff like that, and then they'll show pictures of themselves all burnt up, and I'm not doubting them, but like that's the stuff they'll let through so that these people look crazy, right? But like I parked after I got through the mountains somehow last night. Again, God gets me through all these things. Like you can look in the like look at that little halo coming down. Anyways, like I feel like so long as I'm doing like good by the Lord, like man's law does not apply to me. You know, I've already given man's law. Like they're in debt to me at this point. But like that's, you know, forgive and forget type shit. Forget to forgive, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. But the fact that like I seen all that last night, the fact that the police kept driving by, and I was showing you that, the fact that like I had those white cars coming by. I never talk about like gang stalking on the ground, like because like it's just like I can't be sure. But last night was just like super bogus, and like really like stepped up. Like it started in like Montana at night, with the first one being like that drone that comes in with the green lights, the green light drone, and we all know what that one is. It's like the silent one that comes in and like checks it out, not the red flashing one, but like the green one. I think I posted the video. You've all seen them because like that's what we see. But it started with that one, then it went to like, you know, I'm driving on the highway and I have the same one that just followed me from South Dakota back to Minnesota like a day ago, the entire way, like it was just above me. That was the same one that was right in front of me yesterday on the highway. Like whether it's the exact same one or a version of the same one, I'm not sure, but it's the same fucking thing basically. But to know that that's out here, then after that I notice I go to that gas station and I have the Black Hawk helicopter like basically time perfectly when I would get out of my car almost, and buzz right over me like the moment I walked out of the car. It's just like they must be watching from so many different angles, and the fact that like they watch me like that, I'm not doing anything illegal per se, like not to say I never did, but like that shit it's been a part of my life that's been over with for a long time. I've been working like a regular job, like, you know, for over 10 years now, and I feel like they've affected a lot of my jobs also. Like can't get this one, get fired from that one. Like I feel like these people like infiltrate everything, just like the Masons do. You know, like there's one in everything that's important. But like, I mean, it almost feels like you know, just like the extent of the shit that I went through last night. Like it made me like really irritable. Like I was mad last night, like, and woke up like almost depressed that I even decided to leave. And then like it wasn't because of any reason that like, you know, like, oh, I shouldn't be out here. No, I think it's like, honestly, like they say they can alter your moods and stuff like that. I think I started talking about a little bit last night. Brian Copeland, the guy who worked for the SIS and in Seattle, where he actually was a gang stalker. I think they changed that man. But anyways, if you haven't listened to his video, listen to it. I'm sure you'll find it. But I feel like my mood is so much worse at night, is what I'm getting at. And the fact that that's going on just lets you know that, like, they're going to do this to a lot of people. Like, we might be the guinea pigs or the test subjects, but like how the cell phones just blew up on them people in Lebanon, you know, like, that was their little beta test, and see, like, they got like 8,000 people or something. We're about to be in for some shit out there, because, like, as somebody who is a target of their fucking whatever, their pre-program before they hit the real button, like their exercise, their simulations, you know, like, and that's why I say we all have different aspects of this happening, so that they can record data of how, like, it affects us, we react, and then we're all kind of different people. We all have similarities, we all have differences. I mean, like, that's the whole point of being, like, having your own DNA, is like your own person. Like, there's no two of yous. But in the world, there are a lot of people that seem familiar, or things like that. Like, and that's like that's a whole nother story. But like, just the fact that, again, like, when you get to thinking about the depth of the blackboard that they write on, or the chalkboard, or the secret room that they meet in, to, like, really institute something like what's going on, in my case, just that I'm speaking on, because I can show the proof, and I have been, and, like, you know, like, they let me walk about. They, like, the fact I don't get pulled over last night, but have cops follow me and pull around, it's like more of a harassment thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, that means that all these people have got to be in on it, and it's just like, it's us against them type thing. It's a good or evil thing, but at the same time, like, a lot of people are ignorant, right? Like, half of the people who would say that they're on the good side are ignorant as to, like, what's going on with the good people. Half of the people on the evil side don't even know that they're evil. That's just how they're brought up, and they don't know any different. So I mean, like, it's a select few percent of the world that actually has a fucking brain to use. And that's, I guess, another one of my points. Like, there's not that many people out there that, I don't know, think like a lot of us do. And, like, we all don't think the same, but we all have different similar ideas because of similar problems and similar issues. So like if it apply, like, what do they say, if it don't apply, let it fly, right? But, like, seeing as how we all have different, like, applications of their bullshit, it applies differently. So we all have different, like, you know, thoughts about this and that. So I'm just saying, like, again, no two people are the same. And like, they have us so segregated. Like, there's no two people in the same town that are getting this treatment, or not in the same way. But I mean, like, just the whole thing last night, like, really kind of, like, for the first time, like, it kind of, like, pissed me off, because it's just like, dude, I'm trying to, like sleep in a gas station for a few hours, and, like, I'm looking up, and, like, there's, like, this fucking, like, like, holographic, like, flaming, like, moving, like, fake star thing, like, that's so noticeable, right? And I'm looking at the gas station and how many people must have been there in their cars, and how many people actually would have noticed that, right? And then, was that there just because it was directly in front of me? I'm pretty sure I did take a video of it, not sure if I posted it, but, like, was that there just for me? And then that's the only one time they'll see it, because like my girlfriend told me yesterday, back in the hometown, she said there was not one of those fucks in the sky. She's like, there's nothing out here right now. I'm like, nothing? She's like, no, I was going to send you a picture, but I don't have your phone, like, a good phone to take the picture. But, like, no, legit, like, there's nothing out here. Like, and then I'm looking up and I'm seeing the exact thing. So, I mean, definitely like focused on you, and it will affect the people around you if they're with you. But like as soon as you're not with them, like that shit, they don't see it ever again. So like again, like I've heard numbers like 2 million. I'm not even trying to like this. Not even what I was trying to get into. I was just trying to get into the fact that like we all need to like have time to ourselves, especially us. We need to have time for ourselves to really like think, because like towards the end of the night is when the brain, at least mine, does like it speeds up because I've been like thinking all day, and then there's like the culmination, like I'm seeing this shit again, it's like in my face. How do I not think about it? Plus all the other thoughts of the day, it's like an overload. And just give yourselves that time in the morning, because you really need it. And like I'm saying that because this was probably the first morning like I woke up like in like a panic almost, but then like I kind of relaxed in my car for a second, got my head right, and like the day's been much better. You know what I mean? Like I'm less stressed out today. Like and I've been like stressed out like that now for probably like a month. Just because I haven't done that one time. Like I have not woken up one time without immediately having to go somewhere. And I'm thinking like so much more clear right now. Like not, in my own way, because like my shit's always like scatterbrained when I get to talking. But then again, like I'm not making videos, I'm just talking to a screen. But again, in case you didn't already do it or already know to do this, give it a try. If you haven't, I'm sure you have, most people do, but like put some emphasis on it, like, and really think about like how much better your day is and your life is when you give yourself just like that personal time in the morning. And like that's another thing, like I can't never get my personal time, and you might not could either, because of like situation at the crib or situation with whatever. We still got to find a way. You have to find a way, because like again, like just having like that little time this morning has taken like probably 10 years off my life for the day. Like like I feel like I can almost like get back into things that I care about, like, and like looking into them, obviously when I'm done driving, but like I haven't been able to like forward think or past think. I've only been able to think in the moment and like what I have to do. So I mean, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do, not at all. I'm just want to relay something, because like while I'm driving and I have a few minutes, I only got a couple 100 miles to go. I just wanted to say that because like I might have come off like irritable or like cranky and shit, and like I don't like posting things if I'm not in a good mood, because it's like I'm not a fan of negativity. So I can recognize when I'm negative, and like that's when it's time for me to fall back. And probably why like when I broke my phone for 2 weeks, I didn't even try, because like I was negative about it. What's the point? Like fuck this other phone. But I noticed that like everybody I talk to on here, aside from like the goofies or whatever, but everyone I talk to on here is like a positive person, and like doesn't like like doesn't want the negativity either. So like for that purpose or whatever, even my cat, like he's super relaxed, just because like, man, this cat's so cool. He ain't pissed or shit in my car one time in like 48 hours. Like, he's another story for another time, how I got him. But like, basically, he was like set to be like euthanized and this and that, adoption. Like, I kept him to. We're not gonna talk about it. He's a good cat. He's like 15. You gotta keep care of him, and whatever. But like, basically, just like you'll notice the people around you or the animals around you appreciate your like you're having your own peace and your own like whatever time in the morning, if that's what it is, to get it together. without just like starting on go, it really just kind of like has like a splashing effect, dude. It like lingers type thing, like it ripples, and like it'll touch the people closest to you. And like people always like, if people truly love you, in my opinion, if somebody really loves you, they always want to see you happy. Like if you're not happy, it hurts them, right? So like you might gotta sacrifice something for yourself so that you can then be how you would rather be, which is, you know what I'm saying, happy or whatever, like thinking like clearly, and you know, like let that like, you know, it's just something I'm thinking about, whatever. Like everyone do their own things, but I personally bugged up because like, dude, I'm going to work and I'm already knowing it's gonna be 7 days a week that I'm working 12-hour days, 84 hours a week. I'm already tired as fuck. Like I got the 2 days off of work, and I spent like both of those days with my girlfriend and like the kid. You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't really ever once relax or sleep, and I didn't even sleep the night before I left. So basically, just saying like I was freaking out, like mad, just like, man, I'm not even gonna have a night. My heart was broken. I promise you, my heart was broken when I found out how late I was gonna be pulling up and that I have to work in the morning tomorrow. Like I'm still gonna try and finesse like an extra day and be like, look, you know, but that's not me. If I can finesse that or not, I'm not sure. But like the point is like I was so looking forward just to sleeping in a bed and like getting one night's rest. It is not gonna happen. So like knowing that and knowing what I know now, what I already know, like you already know, but just like the reaffirmation of the things I know, I am going to absolutely make sure that I wake up proper chopper tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means in your book, whatever you got to do to get yourself right, time, you know, whatever, shower, whatever it is you do to get your head, because I do my best. Personally, my best thinking comes in the shower. I've always told people that. They'd be like, my girl, always be like, take such a long shower, what are you doing? First of all, I wash my hair too, you know, and like my face, and like there's two types of showers. One where like I like actually like clean myself after like a work thing, and like that's mandatory 20 minutes. And then you can like do the spritz, you know, whatever. Like these are not spritz showers. But when I take my regular showers, that's when I do my absolute best thinking, and that's generally at night. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it all together, and then I like unpack it while I'm in the shower, and like I take advantage of like that being my alone time. But I haven't been able to get any really good thinking because every morning's been started on go. So like as of like right now, I'm putting my shit on reset, and if I gotta start work tomorrow at 4 a.m. or whatever, it is what it is. But like I'm gonna find a way to get myself that little time I need to organize my own personal affairs and my own personal mind, so that I am not on go every day, because I know I'm going to be. And most of the videos I'll probably be doing will be like, because I'm gonna be taking a bus in and out of this, like, you know, like I'm breaking the line. Like it's kind of funny. Like I guess for those that don't know, you'll find out in a minute. But like this is gonna be another like personal experience in the Truman Show of my life, because that's like what it is. Like I definitely feel as though like there is a group of people somewhere coordinating things on this in the material world to like dictate how my life works, because I swear I got like so many different ups and downs, roller coasters, etc., etc., etc. Like I've lived like a real like interesting life, and like one of the only left to tell the story about it at my age. Like, you know, I ain't never told a story either. But the point is, like, I know I'm blessed to be here. I know I'm here for a reason. I know that a lot of the fate or whatever, like the thought of somebody having a hand in what's going in my life, that may very well be true, right? There might be some evil hands at work trying to dictate things, and then I think like I have like my forces of good, whether they be like, you know, like spirits in the sky, guardian angels, Jesus, God, who, whatever. There's something going on that like thwarts off the bullshit, because every time my life comes to like a bad point, and like I don't give up, whatever, like the next day, the day that something needs to happen, it always happens. So like that's why I feel like it's almost like people pulling strings, but like that's what I'm saying, like who knows what happens here. But I just kind of want to say that real quick. And this one, like, I'm out the main mountains. I'm into where the clouds are still like unusual. I've noticed the sky being unusual everywhere I go. Like every state was a little different. Like maybe their Air Force all has different chemicals or something. I have no idea. But you know, we made it successfully. I'm in Washington, so like I said, I'm past Spokane. I think I've been to Oregon before. Been to Cali, been to Vegas, been to a lot of states, Texas, all that. But I don't think I ever made it up to Washington. So this will be my first time. This will be my first time in Washington, like in Seattle, and like, you know, maybe it's my destiny to get like nuked or something, like by that needle, because they say like the next event was going to be the needle in Seattle. Like that was on the what you call it magazine, The Economist and whatever. Like it was like 3/11 or something like that. I believe the date was 11/3. Yeah, 3/11. And that's 11/3. Yeah, actually that's coming up again too, isn't it? And then like the fact that like too much weird shit, but like just like stay tuned, because I'm gonna try to do my best to like keep y'all like kind of like in tune with what's going on, just because I got no one else to talk to, you know, like this is like therapeutic almost for me, because I know I'm speaking to like decent ears, like I'm speaking to like good ears, and like most people that don't give a shit about me like wouldn't even make it past like 20 seconds, let alone to hear it. So like that's the other good thing I know, like it's whatever, like it's the end of the day, the information is going to the right ears. I always tell people, if like you ain't trying to hear it, I'm not trying to say it, because I don't want to waste my breath on nobody. But like somebody who wants to know something, I'm happy to tell you everything I know, just because information is to be shared, and that's how we figure things out that keep us up at night. But anyways, all that being said, like I just want to say thank y'all for like, you know, like chipping, like talking back and shit, like you know what I mean, like comments like do kind of like mean a lot to me, not like in like an ego way, but like as in like a way that like I know that there's a few people out there that get it. And like it's funny because everyone got their own personality, and it comes through like in the comment too. Like everybody comment like, all right, like know that type of personality, because that person like is, I don't know, it's just it's crazy. It's like once you start figuring out some things, you start figuring out a lot of things, and like I don't know, it's like just a really, really strange life, I guess, when you got me driving with a cat in the car talking about whatever to Washington for like some other bullshit. Anyway, it's a strange life we live, but the moral of the story is make sure that you give yourself that time in the morning or whenever, so that you can appreciate and not be on go, because this video would never be made if I didn't have the time to wake up and think for a second. And I wanted to think, like, one of the first things I thought about was, like, like, I got to say something real quick because I haven't said anything. And the shit been kind of, like, just negative. Like, oh, look at that asshole. Like, look at this dick. Here comes the police. You know what I mean? That shit gets tiring, man. It really does. Like, it's like, it wears on you. It's like negativity. And, like, that's all I'm recording is negative shit at night. But, like, I'm doing it for a positive reason. Like, like, it alleviates others' stress. It's like I said, therapeutic for me at this point. And that's, what I'm saying, really all I got, though. But, give yourself that time, man. And woman, peoples, animals, and be good to the animals. I get down on that little kid, the little 3-year-old, little baby. I be treating her when she like is bad to like my cat or any animal, because like I always tell them, like, hey, look, that animal didn't ask to be around you. You asked to be around that animal. You see what I'm saying? So like who used to say shit? Bob Barker. Like make sure you get your pets spayed and neutered. You'll probably get paid for that, but like just my little thing, be nice to animals, man. Fuck it, like they're cool things. Like if you have one, what's the point in having it if you ain't gonna like have it to love and like ride with you and shit? Like this dude don't need no cage, no collar. He wanna be with me, and I feed him obviously. Duh. But anyways, on a brighter note, like I'm about to be a couple hours out. I gotta go make sure I stop at a store or two real quick before I go there and see my project supervisor, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, I wish you all the best, man, in life. I always do, because I feel like one of these days there's gonna be we gonna see some shit like we never seen before. I see it all the time. I see hints of it. I see hints of like weird shit all the time, and I'm like quick to point it out to like anyone that like. There's really not many people that care. My girlfriend hears a lot, but like my point is like I really do like when I think about like wanting the best for people. Like a lot of you are in my thoughts. Like I genuinely like think about like a lot of you, because you're a part of my life somehow, because it's just what it is. So like I like to let people know that I like to show gratitude when it's sincere, when it's real, and I sincerely do like appreciate a lot of you, and I sincerely do like pray and care for all y'all best well-beings and things, because I know if I go through this, you guys you might catch a couple minutes of my life. 2-minute video. Well, that same shit's above me though for like 24 hours. So like it's stressful. It is, and I know like same for y'all. So like I really do pray for everybody like to be like mentally like healthy, because we have like a really like difficult fight. The good thing is like we are protected with like more armor than the average Joe Blow, or whatever you want to say. Like we are like in our own like form, like in an elite class of average people, because I believe what I like call the SEI. We are super empowered individuals is how we're classified, I believe. I know everyone likes to use like, not everyone, but I see a lot of like chosen ones and stuff like that. Like you're not chosen, maybe you are, I don't know, but like special. I just like to say people got like their own special powers, or like something special about them. So that pretty much wrap it up. I ain't got no more for you. I do, but I don't. I'm gonna let y'all slide. And much love. My little homie, he lost his name. Let me show you his. Look at this. Look at that lake. Like, I don't know if that. Yeah, that's a lake with craters. So you mean to tell me that Like there's places like this that exist all over the world, and like most of them are like remote or whatever or hidden. But I guarantee you, it's probably hard to access a lot of that. But this this trip here sucked pretty much. Not gonna lie, just because like the rush part. But I've seen a lot of like amazing shit, like a lot of amazing shit, like structures and weird stuff, like that I never would have seen had I not taken this ride. So like, I pray for my car. I pray for my car, but oh yeah, I do. I hope this car be good because I want to take it back with me. And if not, I have to get something different. But like, look at that bridge, man-made. You know, like this probably fuck around and fall in a minute. But let me make sure I'm going the right way too. Holy shit. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky because I gotta go. No, I know I'm going. Anyways, look. I'm not going on that bridge. Hell no. Going the right way. If any of y'all stay out this way too, let me know. Like if there's anything cool out here. Hey, is that cave? Look at that cave up there. Remember that dude on TikTok with the video about the giant with the door? Like, look at that like hole in the sand. Like, if that's not an entrance, I don't know what is. Like that dude, he like went viral for his saying he's seen like a monster or something up in like, I could have sworn it was Washington or something. It'd probably be like right here. This probably be that spot. Let me see. All I know is that I definitely look like a super tourist, just because I'm the only idiot in a traffic jam using a phone to videotape like caves and tunnels. But that's cool. Like that's just how I am. It is what it is. It looks like they actually like built over that one. Like that's what they would do. And like notice like around everything that is like natural or like could have been something that you might you know be able to find someone. I noticed they all have these like fences around them put up by the government, and that's like where they like section the shit off so like they can knock it down and like hide whatever it was. But we've been living in a world of lies and fuckery and like a lot of crazy shit our whole lives. And I don't know much about that Schumann resonance other than like when it speeds up, so does like a lot of us, like our ability to think and like our spirituality and all that stuff, it gets like heightened alert senses. And this Schumann resonance has been bumping since like 2019, I think. And a lot of you know a lot about it. I don't know much. I just know like the basics. But you know, like how they say everything for nothing that's hidden won't be revealed or something like that. I mean, look about on here. It almost looks as if like that's like writing up there, like etched in by like a laser weapon or something, just to see if they could like spell like or like put like a bull. See that? Like I don't know if that's natural or not, but it looks like, you know, like they probably have little hidden symbologies all over the world like this. I mean, like you see it, right? I know there's like something like in there, not the back of that car. Shit. All right, y'all. This shit getting dangerous, and I'm done talking for a minute. So one last look at the beauty of the life, and until then, I encourage y'all to do the best you can to give yourselves the amount of time you need in life to be happy for the day, because it makes a big difference. It made about 39 minutes of difference in my life because I just gave it to the screen. Much love, y'all, especially a couple y'all. Bye. Yeah. Say bye. My boy said bye too. Now, Mito. What's up, boy? You up? Get up, Nip. Alright. Checking on you. You good? Alright, cool. Alright, peace.